Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome to step number 12 in how to create a Wix website. Now in this video guys, we're going to go ahead and talk about a pretty important component, and we're going to go ahead and talk about how we can create our Wix blogs and blog pages, alright? So let's go ahead and do this right now. Let's go to our Wix account. So once we're on our Wix account guys, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to figure out how we can start creating our blog pages for our website. So to create our blog guys, we can simply go to our left side right here, and then we can scroll down to our fifth tab right here which says start blogging, and we can go ahead and click that. So once we do that guys, we can see over here it says create a stunning Wix blog, and if we scroll down guys, we can go ahead and press this button right here to create our blog. So let's go ahead and do that right now, and let's give it a second. We can see it says loading your blog, and right here guys, Wix has created a blog for us. And very quickly guys, we can see that over here we have a new navigation menu which says blogs. So that's pretty cool. So once we have that done guys, the first thing that I want to show you before we go ahead and figure out this blog manager right here, if I press the X button here, we can see that currently guys, this is what our blog looks like, which is pretty neat, right? So once we have that established guys, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and figure out how we can customize our blog to make it look like how we want. So to do that guys, we're going to go back to our left side. Once again, go to our fifth tag to where it says my blog right here. Go ahead and click that. And the first thing that I want to talk about is if we go ahead and press this manage post button right here, let's give it a second while it loads. We can see guys that right now these are the default blogs that have been posted by Wix for us. So we have 9 separate blogs that we see over here, 9 published blogs, and we can see them all over here. Okay. So if I scroll up to the top over here once again, if you want to customize a specific blog, you can go ahead and press this button right here. So once we do that guys, we will be directed to our blog page right here. And if we scroll down over here guys, we can go ahead and customize it within the blog directly. So for example, if you want to add some new text, you can do so very simply by just typing it in right here. Or if we scroll up to the top, if you want to add a new picture, you can simply double click it. And then over here guys, you can go ahead and put in a new picture, or you can go ahead and, change the sizing, so on and so forth. So that's pretty cool guys. So once you've made your changes guys, you can scroll down over here and press the publish changes button over here, and your changes are good to go. So that's how you can go ahead and manage the pre-existing blogs. So once we have that done guys, the next thing that I want to show you is how you can go ahead and create a new blog. So to do that guys, we can go ahead and press the create a post button over here, or we can press the X button and then go back over here and press create a post right here. So let's go ahead and do that. And once we do that guys, we can see that right here we can go ahead and put in a nice title right here. So let's say for example test blog, and then over here guys we can go ahead and begin putting in some of our text right here. So we can see it's pretty straightforward stuff guys, and over here we can go ahead and put in a picture or a video. So if I go ahead and select that, we can go ahead and use a free picture from Wix. Give me a second while I do that. Press the apply button, and we can see that we have our picture good to go. So that's how you can go ahead and begin creating your blog. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Once you have that done guys, you can go ahead and press the publish button over here. And if you press these 3 buttons, you can go ahead and save your particular blog as a draft. So if I press publish right here guys, if we scroll up to the top, we can see that my new test blog has been published. Really straightforward stuff guys. It's not hard to create blogs on Wix. So once we have that figured out, we can go ahead and further customize it like we did previously by pressing this button, or we can go ahead and press the X button. And now the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is if we scroll over here once again to our 5th tab, the next thing I want to talk about is this 2nd tab right here. Now using the 2nd tab guys, we can figure out how we want our blog page to look. So we can go ahead and check out the different templates available. So for example, we can take a look at this one right here. We can make it look like however we want pretty much. So we can see that once I go ahead and change it, the blog page over here actually changes. So we can see that now we have a different page for our blog. So that's how you can go ahead and customize the look and feel of your blog page. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So once we have that done guys, the next thing that I want to talk to you very quickly is if we go back over here once again, you can go ahead and further customize how you want your recent post to look like over here. And then you can go ahead and put in new blog things like a Wix forum, a feed, a subscriber button, so on and so forth. That's how you can play around with it over here. So that's pretty much it for as far as customizing your blogs, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and actually remove this right now to make it look like how it was. And we can go ahead and actually further customize it, or press the settings button right here. And let's give it a second. And over here, guys, once we go ahead and press the setting for the layout, we can go ahead and change the things like our settings. We can change the layout over here of how we want it to look. So for example, if you wanted to go side by side, we can do that. You know, so on and so forth. You can go ahead and change the design of the particular template in place. So that's pretty cool. So once we have that done, guys, that's how you can go ahead and customize your particular blog page, and that's how we create our own blog. So with that said, guys, that's pretty much it. It's really easy to create a blog on Wix, and I will see you on the next video.